Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So this video's question, we're looking at career focused messages. So let's see what's coming through for you. All I need you to do first is choose one of these four piles. So we have pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli, however you like to pronounce it, pile 3 with the tiger's eye, and then pile 4 with the opalite. So go ahead and make your choice. Feel free to pause the video here, get nice and relaxed. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamp to your chosen pile. Let's get straight to it with group number 1. Okay, group 1. So those of you who chose the rose quartz. Now let's see what's coming through about your career. Okay, so I'm drawn to this card first. So let's see what it says. Woman holding a heart, number 44. Definitely there's some emotional energy that's coming through in your career, especially as you are drawn to the rose quartz crystal as well, which is in direct correlation with the heart chakra. So I do feel that what you are doing or what you want to do is something that you feel emotionally invested in, and you may work in a caring profession or somewhere where you'd have to be very nurturing and sweet and have empathy for people. Cornucopia in reverse. You may be feeling that there's a lack of abundance where you are, or that there is more out there for you, and maybe that you're just not receiving everything that you feel you deserve. And this is a very spiritual pile already that I'm noticing here, because we've got those two synchronicities with number 44 and then the number 11, which is the master numerical number. So you may be noticing certain synchronicities in times, but I do feel that what's happening within your career was divinely guided. This is all meant to be happening for a reason. The energy is gaining momentum, and then new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Okay, so again, we've got more water coming through here. So you may resonate with the sign of Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. It could be somewhere in your chart, in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars or Mercury, north or south node. But I just feel like this is a very emotional time for you right now, and you may not be feeling very clear on where you're headed career-wise, and maybe that's why you're drawn to this video today. But I do feel that for you guys, if you've been feeling very stuck and that things aren't moving forwards or things don't feel very clear, the energy is gaining momentum, and that waxing moon energy that's coming through means that things are starting to progress. Even if it means it's behind the scenes, the veil will be lifted and you'll start to notice those changes, all of the fruits of your labor that will be rewarded to you because you've sown the seeds. Okay, so we have the headline, the writer's fork. So some of you may like to write. You might be a gifted writer naturally. It might be something that you're just very keenly interested in. Maybe you like to read quite a lot. You're very interested in higher learning. So you may resonate with these actual indications here with the headline. So many people have a fork at the end of the headline. So which is that line here, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see that clearly there. Okay, many people have a fork at the end of the headline. This indicates you are versatile, curious, and inventive. A wide fork suggests you are adaptable and resourceful. And I feel like that makes sense here because we've got Pisces, which is mutable water. So I do feel that this situation in your work has a lot of sway, and I do feel like there's some manifestation going on here. So whether you have already put the work in and manifested, and whether you did that consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't matter. We're always manifesting. That's why it's really important to make sure we're being very careful in our own minds not to go into the negative space, because we can negatively manifest things as well as we can positively manifest. So I do feel that you've the ability to be able to do that, because there's all of this visual energy coming through with Pisces, dreamy imagination, being interested in the psychic things and the metaphysical. Pisces in particular can be the most able to detach and float off and go off into an imaginative space. Okay, and especially, yeah, with that head energy that we've got coming through there. So maybe there's just a lot of mental stuff going on in your mind, ruminating and going round in circles, and that may be where you're feeling now in terms of your career. Do I move forwards? Do I stay here? Like maybe you have too many ideas and you're just not sure where you should be putting your time and energy. Then that could be really difficult at times to find that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget about this for now, or do I just do a few things and see what sticks, or do I focus on one thing? It's not always an easy decision to make. The amount of Jupiter here, so Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so you may resonate with Sagittarius, which is also mutable fire. So again, yeah, there is a lot of flexibility here. So I do feel for you, group one, that no matter what happens to you, no matter what happens in your career or the steps that you take or that you don't take, it always seems to work out for you. And you will be able to adapt more so than others. But if you don't feel that you're someone that adapts easily to change, this may be advice that's coming through. The things are a little bit unstuck right now and nothing is yet set in stone. So it may just be that you need to just allow yourself to go with the current rather than fighting against it. Okay, so look to see if this area of your palm has a raised part of flesh. This indicates you are confident and aspiring. You set goals and achieve them. You strive for growth and abundance. Yes. Okay, so the mounds are these fleshy parts underneath the joints here of the hands. So depending on how fleshy that part is, you could call the amount of Jupiter right here. So if that's a very fleshy part, then you may resonate with that. But even if not, I just feel like this is your energy. Okay, and you do achieve your goals. As I said, you always land on your feet. You always seem to find something that works for you. And I think that you're one of those people that it's just very naturally talented at a lot of things. Like you could just put something down, you could start something tomorrow and you would just be able to pick it up very easily. So you have that instinctive ability to be able to try new things and be very good at them. Sometimes that may even feel like a burden to you because it's like, well, I'm good at all of these things, so which direction do I go in? Okay, so I'm just going to look at the tarot now for some advice for you and what's going on. Well, we'll just look at what else, other messages are coming through, and then I will look at advice. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this looks like a very sinister energy, and it is when the card is in the upright. But the fact that it's reversed just shows that a dark time is now over, or you're about to come out of this low period of feeling very down and conflicted mentally. Just it's an exhausted mental energy, this. Okay, so if that's how you've been feeling lately, then I do feel like that is, you're near the end. Okay, it's time for fresh new opportunities to come through here. Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. So we have more water again, and now we do have some air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So you may resonate with those signs. So I'm getting this feeling here that you were really wishing on something to work out, and it may be what you're already doing, or maybe something that you tried to do, and for some reason it wasn't all that you thought it would be. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be in some way. So maybe there were parts of the job that you thought that you would enjoy that you don't, or maybe there's people that you don't get along with, or you didn't realize the amount of time that you'd have to invest and the sacrifices that needed to be made in some way to move forwards, or it could even be a lack of emotional fulfillment. And that's again where I feel for you, group one, that you really need that emotional fulfillment in what you do. You need to feel like you're making a positive difference. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is that you do, it's just that you feel that it's something you really have to get, that you have to have pride in what you do. Okay, even it doesn't matter what job that you do, you will always do that your absolute best, and you see your work as an extension of yourself. Okay, so if you're somebody that works on clients, for instance, say for instance you're a makeup artist or a hairdresser, and you did their hair and they're walking around there, you're walking advertisement, you know, and I feel that's very much how you see your work. Okay, so again, it could be any industry, but it is an extension of yourself, and you want that to always be perfect. So sometimes that may also be overwhelming or even underwhelming. Maybe you don't feel where you are you have that creative outlet to be able to express yourself the way that you want to. So it may be this sense of moving out of, say, employment to self-employment if you've been considering starting your own business or going in another direction. Okay, so 10 of Wands. Okay, that's excellent. Sorry, for a minute it looks like the 10 of Swords, but I was like, but that's this, we've got 10 of Swords there, so whew. But again, look at the synchronicities, 10, 10. 10, 10, love it. So yes, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is you reaching completion. So again, where your feet, oh my God, I'm sorry, did you just see that? What actually fell out of my hand right there is the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, this is a fresh new beginning for you. This is a brand new cycle. Okay, and this is you reaching that place where you do feel that you're doing what you love, that you are passionate about, and that you are getting the support from others, and you've been climbing, that's the thing, and you may be feeling like you're treading water right now. that you're not quite getting anywhere. You're just kind of stuck here in the middle. Again, I'm dropping the cards. I don't know what's going on. I don't often do that these days. So maybe you feel like that. You feel like just throwing in the towel at times and thinking, what am I doing? Am I doing this because I enjoy it? Am I ever going to be successful in this, or am I ever going to feel happy in what I'm doing, or is it time for a new start? And I definitely feel that this is time for a new start for you, and it doesn't mean giving up what you're doing. That's of course up to yourself on an individual basis, but I do feel that the merry-go-round you've been stuck on is now coming to a stop. You can get off and you can get onto a different ride, because I feel like you were feeling pretty sick, okay? There's a bit of nausea going on here with this merry-go-round, and yeah, it's time to move on. Amazing. This is you starting to get out there and socialize. So you might start marketing yourself, networking, going to events or going to friends, and I definitely see a lot of social and fun time energy come through. It may even be that you are just going to take a little bit of a break or a holiday if possible, and you're able to just reset the batteries. You've come out of this low mood mentally, or whether you're still there, just know that the light is at the end of the tunnel and you are starting to move forwards in a much more positive way. 5 of Swords here reversed. You are starting to let go of this mental activity that's been causing you pain. So you may have been stalking other people's social media. If it was in terms of career, you might be looking at other people and wondering, why are they doing better than me? Or I should be doing what they're doing. Or even looking at competitors in your job, or looking for other work. Or this can also be negative gossip, being involved in other people's drama and that kind of thing. And again, I just see that being released, and you're not dealing with that anymore and feeling, I don't have time for that energy, okay? No matter where it is, it might be at your work that you're feeling that kind of conflicting, backstabbing energy at work, or people just are not as they seem. And I just think going, you know what, I just don't even care anymore. So let's look for advice for you, Group 1. Advice in terms of career. Oh my God, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, so look at all these lovely wheels we've got here. This is a new offer that is coming in. Okay, so I definitely see new money coming in for you. I see an offer of, this is certainly a new work opportunity, and it could come from a male here. Okay, so it might be the male that extends an offer to you. This man seems a little bit older, fiery again, more fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have a little bit of earth now though. Aquarius, sorry, not Aquarius. We do have Aquarius here though, the Wheel of Fortune. But no, Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It may be that you also work with a male. I said it's either a male that comes in and offers you something, or this could be your energy. Doesn't have to be male or female dominated, but this is certainly a passionate and feeling on top of it type of energy, a moving forwards energy. Same for advice here. This is be open to new opportunities, but there's something here to do with insecurity and instability. So it may be in terms of finances, not wanting to move on because of worrying about how finances will be. This could also be financial issues at home, but this is something to do with affecting your own safety and security that you may be concerned about. Okay, Son of Cups. So some of you, this might be very literal and you have a son. You could be a single parent. You could be a family together that are possibly struggling with this decision of having possibly to uproot yourselves. It may even be a relocation energy that's coming through, but this could also be this is like a younger energy, or even a message that comes through, as pages or sons here are messengers. Okay, but this feels like a very sweet love or a very sweet offer that might come in. I don't see you being short of offers, but though, let's just say that in terms of career focus opportunities. And yeah, I don't know, I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of divine feminine energy coming through from you, and so you may be very attractive to either sex, but I'm definitely seeing it, especially if you're a woman, I see you attracting a lot of men, and you might be getting job offers from men, but also possibly romantic as well. So there might be a mix in there, but we are sticking to career today. Okay, last card please for advice for you, career focus advice, Group 1. Okay, so we've got the Magician there, which is in reverse. Yeah, I'm almost feeling like this is your energy, and please don't take offense. I don't mean that you are a trickster or a game player, but it may be that you are weighing up your options. So the advice may be to weigh up your options, but don't overthink them. Don't overcalculate, and it might be this playing them off against each other, or Again, this could be how you feel about the offers coming through. Are they really stable offers? Does it feel genuine? And is this the right step I should take? So I feel like there definitely needs to be some meditation and contemplation when these messages come through, okay? Because you are going to be receiving things. There are going to be new offers on the table for you. So I think that sleep on it. Every time, sleep on it. 5 nights. But always go with your gut, okay? Especially if you do have a lot of that Pisces or water energy coming through, and you really need to make sure emotionally that you feel okay with the situation. Held you back at some point throughout your life. So this is where you might be like, I'm just going to give it a minute, okay? I'm going to let the offers come in and then I'll make my decision. So yeah, at least it's better to have more offers than no offers. So you're definitely not going to be short of opportunities and new directions to go in. But ultimately what stands out to me here about your career is the Wheel of Fortune. You are about to start a new cycle in your career, so just get ready for that and maybe just enjoy the place that you are now. You are craving that change, yet sometimes it may feel uncomfortable to actually make the changes necessary, but ultimately you are going to feel so much better when you've implemented the changes and when you receive these new offers. And you'll feel like you have more freedom than you do now in your career. Okay, so looking really good. I hope that this makes sense for you, Group 1, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2 and the lapis lazuli, let's see. Okay, first card, I'm drawn to this one here. We've got the 5th chakra in reverse. So that's the throat chakra. So you might be feeling in terms of your career that either you can't speak up for yourself right now, there's something that you want to express about it or say to someone, or say out in the public sphere, you want to speak up about something, public speak, but I'm feeling that you're not able to, like that you're being silenced, and either this is others silencing you or you silencing yourself. Now, because it's in reverse, it could be in overdrive in either direction. So whether you're not able to say enough, or you're not speaking up or speaking your truth, it could be in the opposite way. It could be telling lies or accepting lies from others, or negatively talking about other people, or something, a negative connotation, or listening or engaging in gossip. This is of course not a judgment, it's just an observation. It's just the throat chakra. If the chakras are out of balance, it can be one way or the other. It's to an extreme of some kind here, but I am sensing it's more the prior of not being able to speak up for yourself. That's just my first instinct. Okay, caring connections. So there may be somebody that you care very much about at your work, but it may be that you work in a very caring profession, something where you are emotionally involved and empathic towards people's feelings and helping them in some way. So yeah, it's either that or that there is somebody that you do care for very much, and it could just be a very close friend, or there could be something bordering on romance as well. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. And then we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. And I do always spin the immunology cards. Some people get confused why I read some reversals, some I don't. I don't know what it is, but most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I will read these in the upright. That's just the way that I do it. So there it is. So a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So you may resonate with the sign of Libra and your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, south or north node. But this is a very good outcome because it's also representing of the card of justice, which is Libra's card, right? And it shows something to do with contracts or something legal, but it also shows that there's something that is going in your favor here. So maybe that's something that you're wanting right now and you're craving, that fairness and equality within your work. Maybe it's something that you already feel you have, but I just feel this is something maybe that you are working towards, because it's about reaching and achieving your goals. So you are certainly working very hard on something. I'm feeling here with lifeline, it's like maybe that you're waiting for somebody to give you a lifeline. Okay, you're extending a lifeline to someone. Maybe you were given a bit of extra time on something. Maybe there was a deadline and you had an extension or something, and you were able to have more time with what you were doing. And then, oh wow, we have the heart line, mental heart line. The heart line runs straight across the palm. I'll show you closely so you can see if you are interested. across the palm and does not curve towards the fingers at the end. It indicates you find it hard to express your deepest feelings. You yearn to be loved and desired. Okay, yeah. You don't feel you can express your deepest feelings. You do yearn to be loved and desired. Yeah, so, and definitely with that Libra vibe, you might be somebody that's very into, you know, your appearance. You might be very naturally beautiful or very naturally good looking, especially if you are Libra rising or sun or moon. You know, there'll always be a lot of beauty within that. Or if Venus, as Venus rules Libra, Venus is in Libra, it's exalted there. So yeah, you may just be naturally drawn to wanting to beautify things. It could even be around the home, or just always wanting things to look better. And it may not be about the external, it may be about the internal, and wanting to make people feel good on the inside here. But let's see what else is now coming through for you about your career focused messages, group 2. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Wands here. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay, 2 of Swords. I thought there was 2 of Wands then. That was going to be crazy. Okay, and then 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so still a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And yeah, I'm seeing some kind of disagreement or conflict here. Okay, so this might be something you're already experiencing. It could be in the past, but it could be moving forwards. But there's definitely a conflict where there's more than one person involved here. So whether you're directly linked and involved in this, or whether you're on the outside looking in, yeah, there's definitely some friction. But at the same time, I'm seeing something improve here. So this could be an event. Maybe you work in events, or you're working towards an event within your career in some way. It can indicate marriage and weddings as well, so that, you know, something to do with love could be coming through here also. Oh my god, did you see that? I mean, that just jumped out of the deck. We've got Justice in reverse, so we will come back to that in just a moment. So yes, so this could be some kind of a celebration, or a moving in, or a house renovation. It's something where I feel there's definitely more than one person. This is like a team efforts here, or teamwork. So maybe about working in a team with someone on creating an event or something. Then I am seeing this block of communication, or something not moving forwards, feeling like either that you're out in the cold, and maybe you've just been waiting to hear about something, and yeah, you're just not receiving any information. And then I see you kind of just throwing in the towel and going, do you know what, I'm done, I don't care, I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm done putting all my energy into this, because with the Justice here reversed, again card of Libra, it feels like things are just not fair or balanced here, and that's what you feel you need in your career to be able to move forwards. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here for you. Okay, Strength in reverse, card of Leo. This is a lot of fire. So much fire. Father of Cups. So Strength. There's something you're feeling kind of weak about. So maybe your interest in your career currently has weakened. Okay, it could be your interest in a work connection. It could even be something external that's popping through here. But there is something you're feeling, oh, do you know what? I'm not as interested, or I'm not as passionate, or it's just not there anymore. You're not wanting to move forward. So then we have the Father of Cups. So this could be a male energy that you work with, someone that's very nurturing, kind, loving, open emotionally, like this chap right there. Absolutely. It really does feel this person is really sweet, and this may also be what's holding you back. You really get on with someone and you don't want to feel like you're leaving them behind. Okay, maybe some of you may feel like that person left you behind and you're the one stuck there. Okay, there's something odd about that. But let me see now, just cards for advice for you, and I will take this one because I kept seeing it on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, now it's come out in reverse. So 7 of Pentacles. So we'll come back to that. Let's look at the surrounding energy for advice for you. Career advice, group 2. Okay. A lot of sword energy now coming through here. More Sagittarius. To be honest, it does look like it's a little bit up and down here. It's like I see this either a break from work, or taking some time off, or not feeling like you're getting very far. Again, it's like you're going on this hamster wheel round and round. And For advice here, 10 of Swords reversed. This is about letting go of something mentally. So if you've been in a dark place, I feel when you're out of that dark place in your mind, this is when the sun's going to come out. And it may be very literal that when the sun comes out, the summertime happens where you are in the world, okay? Whether it's northern or southern hemisphere, I just feel like you will feel more revitalized, and there'll be more of a change that's occurring within your career, and you'll feel much more confident moving forwards. But then there is this silence here with this Four of Swords, so, and then this lack of balance that's going on. So it feels like it's more about what's surrounding this energy of the sun. Okay, the sun is going to shine, but it's like something has to happen within the mind first to be able to move forwards. There needs to be more balance, and it may be that you're overworking, you know, or you're not prioritizing something. Maybe that you're not taking care of yourself as well as you could be. Maybe you're so focused on taking care of others. Maybe you have so many responsibilities that's not the responsibilities are not equally shared, okay? And it's like you're burning out, and this is where I feel a rest is needed, some recuperation, and to also speak up for yourself about something, okay? When you feel the time is right, sometimes it's never feels like the right time. Sometimes things need to be said, but there's definitely there's something that you need to express. And again, whether this is actually to someone physically, whether this is online, you've been waiting to make a step and make a YouTube channel, for instance, or a TikTok or a website, or something where you're going to be speaking or even singing, this could be, but something where you are opening up the throat chakra, you're letting people know, or you're just giving yourself a good talking to about what you really want, and you're not being in self-denial. So that's what I'm feeling for you, group 2. I do hope it makes sense, and if it does, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, group number 3, and those of you who chose the Tiger's Eye points. Okay, so we've got the Thinking Man in reverse, so you could be overthinking something quite a lot right now. But this could also be someone else in your energy, someone that you're very close to, or somebody that you're working with that maybe overthinks a lot. So it's almost like there may be some tricks or things that are not quite very obvious right now, things that are happening below the surface. Okay, we've got Aries energy here, so you may resonate with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North or South Node. Okay, and then it's time to take action, and a new start is coming, new moon. So yes, if you've been waiting for a new start, to start a new career, to start your own business, or to start a new venture within your own business, or a promotion, whatever it may be, I definitely feel like this is the time now. And I am recording this during Aries season, so it is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you're watching this, but even the energy that's coming through today is Aries, okay? So whenever you're drawn to watch this, I feel this is that Aries energy telling you to make this move. It's time to take action. So yeah, if you've been having ideas and you're set on doing something, but you haven't made that move, I do feel that you are being called to take that step. Okay, then we have which hand to read? The Girdle of Venus. Okay, which hand to read? So you may be feeling you have 2 opportunities, or which opportunity do you take, or how long do you wait until you start this new venture? Okay, I'm seeing this kind of, okay, which one? Like you're trying to juggle things at the moment, and again, maybe there is this energy of overthinking everything, but I'll just read you what this says here. We've got the left hand usually represents the private side, showing your hopes and dreams, whereas the right hand represents how you present yourself to others and how you interact with the outside world on a day-to-day basis. So something to do with the left or the right hand. There might be something that's very telling to you about your hands that makes sense, or especially for some of you, if you've been having physical pains within either hand, or something that seems a little unusual, that could be a sign within your body that either the yin or the yang energy is out of balance. Okay, the Girdle of Venus. I'll show you closely so you can see. So you might be interested in this. This is any U shape or horizontal line above the heart line and below the middle 2 fingers. It indicates a strong sex drive and appreciation of physical pleasures. Yep, and that makes sense with, again, all of that Aries coming through. So that might be your focus right now. Maybe you're struggling to focus on your career because some of you may be distracted by love or sexual opportunities, okay? I feel like that's for a select group of you. For others, it may even be that there's a sexual attraction with somebody that you work with, okay? A colleague, quite possibly. So it could also mean that there is a new love opportunity on the way, as well as a new career opportunity, or that you meet somebody through this new start that's coming, okay? Very interesting. But as I said, I'm just sticking to career today, but I can't help it when, you know, some love things come through. It is what it is. But yes, but it also tells me that you just have a lot of that physical energy, and you may need to do a physical job, or a job that's very exciting and where you feel that you can be competitive. So maybe something in a sales arena, or something that you feel very passionate about. It's like you won't just be a pen pusher in some way for something that you really detest. You will really need to feel like you're making a difference, and very much physically, I sense, even though your mind is overactive a lot of the time, you may feel better expending some energy physically that may help your mind to calm down at times. So, or it may even be that if you do work in a desk job, or something where you're doing something very monotonous all day, it may be messages that are coming through letting you know that if you do start exercising a little bit, and trying to find that balance within yourself, you'll feel better for that, because there has to be the equal amount of that active mental activity, the physical activity, the inactivity, the rest period, because there's definitely something that's not quite balanced here. But beautifully, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, so this does look like this is a new offer. So it's either more money that's coming in, a brand new opportunity, or you starting up this new opportunity. Wow, okay, and this is going to take off. The Tower, more Aries energy. This is explosive, okay? So yeah, if you've been thinking of doing something, it is going to break all boundaries, I feel. This is taking this to some higher level. Wow, oh, okay, the Devil. Okay, I don't know what this is about. The Hangman. This is all major arcanas here. So this is, yeah, you group 3 are going through some major transition here. Huge. This is going to, it feels like everything's going to crumble around you, and not necessarily in a bad way, but it just feels like everything that you once knew is no longer the same. It just feels like, yeah, there's just a very big change coming. So if you accept this opportunity, or you start this venture, just be prepared, I feel like, because it is going to take off in a very big way. But with the Devil here, this may be feeling stuck mentally. So even after it takes off, you may spin a little bit mentally. So it's just to warn you, so you see it coming. But I mean, it can be someone else's energy, or it can even be an addiction to the high that you've got from this, okay? If you've got a lot of attention or recognition for something, or a lot of money that you made very quickly, and you may feel then that you're trapped or stuck in a cycle, and it's a very addictive cycle, it feels, whatever this Tower moment is for you. But then with the Hangman, I do feel you're going to come out of that toxic energy, and you're going to start seeing things from a new perspective and from a higher place as well. Mother of Pentacles reverse, more Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, card of Virgo with the Hermit. Okay, 4 of Wands reverse. Okay, this was very strange. Okay. So I do feel... You may feel a little insecure at times in this, because again, it feels like it's maybe a little unstable, or the jobs that you're interested in, they're kind of, high pressure, or either there's a lot of pressure on you, or if you work in like the emergency services or something, or where it's very draining because there's so much going on, or it's very exciting. Okay, so it may feel unstable, kind of up, down, and you're not quite sure where you are at times with it. So I do feel like you're going to start detaching yourself a little bit more emotionally from this. And, you know, you may start feeling a little bit confused about which direction you're going in with it. But I do feel this is all going to level out for you, group 3. I do. Okay, so let's look at advice for you on this. Okay, 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles reversed, Judgment, Daughter of Swords. Okay, so in terms of advice, I mean, I feel like there's this sense of feeling very emotionally happy about things, but maybe keeping it to yourself. So you may be not expressing certain things. It's the sense of moving in silence, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's a good thing to move in silence and not let everybody else know your moves. Especially if you feel sometimes you've got jealous people around you, because the devil can represent jealous energy too. So it may be that you're just going to keep it to yourself and move forwards without letting too many people know. But then I'm seeing this kind of either that you're learning or that you'll need to study in what you're doing in order to receive more monetary gain and to get more security. So in terms of advice, it may be saying that if you can improve upon your knowledge of this industry now, before either making that step, or if this is where you're kind of unsure, definitely to take a little bit more time in studying, and not to wait forever, but there's definitely something that needs to be learned. Or working in a team, it may be that you need a new team if you're not doing very well in the team that you're in. If you have that ability and you're able to, you're not restricted in choosing a team or moving on. I feel there's something to do with the teamwork. So it might be other people's energy that's holding you back. So I feel more so about going at it alone here is coming through really strongly here. But I do feel like it's going to reach a point, and that decision is going to be made here. Okay. And you may feel a little tentative at times. You may feel like you're having to be ruthless, maybe even pushing someone away or cutting someone off. But at the end of the day, this is your choice and this is your life, and you have to make the decision that feels right for you. So please let me know down in the comments below if this resonates. I will be doing more of these videos as well. People seem to like the career ones. So just remember that things are always changing. Nothing ever stays the same. So maybe in the next video I do, things will improve even more. Okay, so let me know down in the comments below if it resonates, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Hi group 4, let's see what career focused messages are coming through for you. Okay, oh great, first card, door to value. Oh, and the third chakra. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, so this is showing that your third chakra is in perfect alignment, and maybe you found your inner confidence within your career. Whether you are employed, whether you have your own business, I definitely feel like money's about to roll in, or money is rolling in for you. The opportunities are there, it's whether you're willing to take them, and I do feel you're getting to that place where you are. Okay, so we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, and then full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Okay, these are very conflicting energies. We've got the beautiful bright sunshine, Leo liking to be out there in the spotlight, wanting to be seen. Scorpio, very, very different. Scorpio is the color black. It's Pluto or Mars, depending on which type of astrology you may study, but it's very introverted and private, secretive, likes to dig into the deep and dark stuff. So there may be a confliction in what you want to do and how you feel emotionally or physically. Maybe if you have a Scorpio moon, for instance, you may emotionally feel you want to hide away. But if you have a Leo sun or maybe a Leo Venus or Mercury, you want to be out in the spotlight. You want to be in front of the camera, not behind the scenes. So for some of you, that may resonate, that you're kind of feeling that I feel that urge to be there and to shine, but I'm also afraid. Okay, so releasing negativity, it may be the negative self-talk that you are going round in circles yourself. It just feels like everything there is supporting you moving forwards, and potentially even fame for some of you. This is very like I see you being really out there. So if there's something you've been wondering, should I do this, should I not, should I get out in the spotlight, should I do that video, should I make that post, or whatever it might be for you, I feel like it's going to be successful for you, but it's yourself that is holding you back right now. So we've got the heart line here, ending between the two fingers, and we've got hand size as well. Interesting. The heart line shows you have a good balance between selfishness and idealism. You are realistic and grounded, as well as thoughtful towards others. So you may resonate with those points there. Hand size. I'm not going to read all of... Okay. And then hand size. Small hands don't reach past your eyebrows when wrist is... No. Okay, small hands indicate you often see the bigger picture, but you can miss out on important details. You are reasonable and self-disciplined. Large hands almost reach your hairline when your wrists rest your chin. This shows you are sensitive, versatile, and curious. You enjoy examining others and asking lots of questions. Yes, so this is definitely a very social energy. Most of it is coming out very socially. So maybe you just have like one Scorpio placement in your chart, or there's one particular part or area of your life that feels very negative. It could be someone else's energy that's in your life that you've been very close to that could be draining you in some way. Okay, what was that flew out there? Okay, so we did have the world that flew out. I'm not sure which way around it went, but I'm going to pick it up as it came out. We've got the world in reverse. So yes, so this is a cycle, a negatively repeating cycle. So it may be that you need to release some negative energy, negative people, negative thought cycles and vibrations need to go in order to shine the way that you really want to. Yes, and this may be you pushing your emotions down about how you feel about your career or how you feel about moving forwards. Okay, yeah, 10 of Wands. You may have just given up on something. So some of you might have walked away from a career, or you may have released some responsibilities. So you may have been promoted, or a promotion may be coming where you're able to delegate some of the things that you've been doing, or you've been working really hard. So maybe, or outsourcing other people's services so you don't have to do all of the stuff that you've been doing. Okay. But again, it could be you just throwing in the towel into your old industry and just moving forwards to something brand new. Yeah, you are definitely mentally moving forwards, and that's wonderful to see. Okay, so talking about this was the negative stuff that was holding you back, and I feel more so it was your mind than anything else. So the fact that we have that Six of Swords, this is moving away, okay? Letting that negative energy go. Getting rid of that cycle, stopping that cycle dead in its tracks and starting, oh my God, starting something new. That couldn't have been more perfectly timed. Son of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, this is like, again, brand new start coming through. This is you starting something new, lighting the match, a new opportunity, feeling much more passionate. And it does feel like a new opportunity. It feels like either a brand new business or a new aspect to the career you're already doing. It just feels like it's not something you've been doing all along whatsoever. Sagittarius energy with Temperance here. Okay, feeling balanced, feeling like there is equilibrium. Okay, that's what you're craving, that's what you want, and that's what you deserve. Okay. Daughter of Pentacles, so you could be receiving a message from someone. So this could be a new offer, or if you are, again, have your own business, this could be money coming in from clients. You know, this is the most money that I'm seeing today. I will say that this is definitely speaking of great wealth and abundance that is coming to you. Okay, I mean, and you can see that with the first card that we pulled, all the money, and then the Pentacles that are coming through. Mother of Cups reversed, so that could be your energy of, again, pushing down your emotions about it. But it could also be that maybe some of you, your mother may not approve of what you do, or your mother doesn't seem to either be interested, or again, it doesn't have to be a mother. It could be an older female figure, or someone that you currently work with that's being distant with you. But again, it could be your own mother that's emotionally distant, and that makes you want to work harder, almost to impress her or to show her that you will always achieve, okay, regardless of her detachment or not, okay? So that may resonate for some of you there. So I'm just looking at cards for advice now for you. Career-focused advice, group number 4. Oh, that one has come out all day today. And again, as always, there's always a synchronicity within the readings. Oh my God, 10-10. So we've got the synchronicities there. We've got 10-10. So you might be seeing number synchronicities a lot. But this is leaving a place of depression, mental anguish. This is a dark place within the mental space. But then this is reaching emotional fulfillment and feeling on top of the world, feeling happy, feeling like it's a happy family situation at work. And this is you studying something. I feel that either you've been thinking about studying, or maybe you are studying something and you work really well in a team with someone. This is definitely teamwork. And whether, again, this is your actual family you live with and the people around you that are supporting you through your career, whether this is the family you have at work or the family that you've built over time with your business. But it just feels like, or even to do with the type of job that you do, it's emotionally fulfilling. It's what you feel you get the most joy from, and you have that opportunity to explore and to learn more with it, I feel, to progress. Yeah, so overall, I would say this is looking really good for you, Group 4. I know things are not always easy, and you know, things have been tough for you mentally at times, but I do see you breaking away from that, breaking free and moving towards something much bigger and brighter, and having that confidence. That's the biggest thing for you, I feel, today, Group 4, is if you're having that, if you feel confident right now, just stay in that confident energy, because you're going to start attracting a lot of stuff, a lot of monetary gains, a lot of opportunities, and a very good reputation. Okay, so whether you're in that confident energy now or you're working towards it, just keep going, okay, because you are just going to keep thriving and thriving, and I'm probably going to see your name in lights someday, and I hope to. So please come back to this video whenever that happens and let me know if when you're famous, let me know what you're doing, or please let me know down in the comments below how this resonated for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.